The word frontier is defined by the limit of knowledge in a particular field or an undeveloped area for discovery. Growing up in Buckhead and going to the same school, being on the same sports teams, having the same friends, going through the same routines every day, I never found myself daring to live with purposeful intentions or to do something different, because everything I did for the previous 16 years was just too familiar and unchanging. After sophomore year, I decided that I wanted more out of the years that I knew would shape me as I grew up. I wanted to go beyond what I knew. I wanted to take the risk of living with meaningful intentions. My unfamiliar but discoverable personal frontier was an atmosphere wildly outside of my comfort zone, away from my friends and family, from school, from Atlanta, from Georgia, from any sheltered comfort I have felt for the last 16 years. The next fall semester of my junior year, I did not know just the extent of living I was about to embark on when I boarded the plane to Cascade, Idaho. I was about to spend a semester living in the random state of Idaho and in the South American country of Chile. If anything described my semester, it was pushing my limitations and crossing all sorts of boundaries. Idaho was my first geographic frontier. Different friends, no family, new teachers, and new weather. My second geographic frontier to conquer was Chile, where no one spoke my language. Though the geographic boundaries were daunting, nothing compared to the mental boundaries that I had to cross to live intentionally. My personal frontier of stepping out of my comfort zone made me build my perspective for others, and I also built self-confidence for myself. For 5 months, I explored the frontier. I shoved my physical and mental boundaries. Canting my way up Oregon's steep canyons, summiting and sleeping on Idaho's snowy peaks, and attempting to combat roll back up to an upright position after my kayak slams into an unyielding rock wall in the mighty rivers of Chile. I conquered my social frontiers first by building amazing friendships with people I would probably never get to know back in Atlanta. I conquered a physical boundary of pushing my body to its full capacity, whether it be the 6 a.m. workouts, backpacking for the first time in my life, spending 38 nights sleeping on dirt and snow, and whitewater kayaking. I endeavored hardships and homesickness, all for the end goal of discovering a new way of life and the new spirit to live with it. I went into conquering my frontier scared and vulnerable. But where there was curiosity and an open mind, there was a frontier to take on.
I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey.